What is a pop figure? Well, a pop figure is a plastic, vinyl, bobblehead inspired collectible figure. So I moved down to San Jose because of school. But since I'm a transfer kid at Santa Clara, I didn't really go through the dorming experience, so you don't really meet a lot of people aside from transfers. And then I'm just socially awkward. Freedom was cool, and then it stopped being cool when I realized I had to get money to get food and pay bills. It had just been kind of a rough couple months, like adjusting, and then went to the mall for Black Friday, and Hot Topic was having a sale. I think it was like buy two, get the third free, or maybe it was buy three, get the fourth free. And I was like, yeah, what the hell? And then I bought 3 or 4, and then I went to a Toys R Us, and I bought 2 more. And I think I went to a GameStop and I bought another, and then by the end of the weekend I had a bunch. I got my roommate, Steven, into it. He kept saying like, oh, I'm not gonna get into it. And then eventually I was like, if I buy you some, do you think you'd get into it? And he's like, okay, if you jump started me, I think I would.
Oh. These are my pops. Yeah, he was really trying to get me into it, but I was always just pushing it off to later. And one day, I came home and there were 4 pops on my desk. Once I saw that, I was just like, oh, well, I guess this is it. I guess I'm starting now. Me and Phil are part of a local group in the Bay Area, and they usually just post news of sightings of pops or like any upcoming pops or pops that they're selling, and they just essentially try to help the community.
One of the cool things about us buying pops together is that it made me and Steven better friends, because we do stuff like this all the time now. Like, it's just Friday afternoon, killing time, going to the mall. But it put us in touch with a larger community. The Facebook group recently put up that there's this like Lilo and Stitch 3-pack up at Hot Topic right now, which we did not know about, kind of snuck in under the radar. But it's here, and my girlfriend loves Lilo and Stitch, so might as well get it. Someone posted saying, or asking, whether someone could pick them up a She-Hulk because she was in the hospital and didn't have time, or wasn't able, I guess. And so I was like, well, I'm literally sitting outside of a Hot Topic that hasn't opened right now. So if you want me to pick you up when I can. From what I understand, she has some form of cancer, and it's not going great, so she can't leave the house as often as she would like. So she just wanted me to ship it to her. So I was like, okay. So we went out, we bought a box, bubble wrapped the hell out of it. I even threw in one of my extra like mystery minifigures that I got from a collector core box a while back, and then I was gonna ship it out.
Before I started collecting pops, I'd still go with him, and I mean it wasn't too big of a deal. It's just another reason to leave the apartment for a little bit, but when I started collecting pops, yeah, it gave us a little more like reason to leave the apartment for pops, whereas I kind of felt like I was dragged along, but now I have a little more reason to.
I mean, like sometimes a lot of friends come down and visit, and they're like, well, what do you want to do? And I'll just be like, well, if you want to explore San Jose, we're going to go pop shopping, so you can come with us. So a lot of that is taking them to just different parts of San Jose and showing them the stores, going to malls, and it's a very hands-on process. But the cool thing about it too is that it also introduces you to a lot of independent businesses. There's comic shops, specific toy shops. There are some shops that literally only sell pops. And I think that's kind of cool. Like to go into a store, see a wall full of pops, and just kind of sit there and look at it and be like, wow, this is it, man. Like, this is everything.